Man, that song actually gets me going sometimes. Like I'm like,
When it says it's your host with the most,
yeah.
I always think
What about us?
it's Space Ghost.
Yeah, it's true. But it's like, what about us, right? Like, there's like, it's kind of funny because it's like he's the host, but I mean, what about me and Rich and you?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. No, I'm thinking of Beetlejuice. He's the ghost with the most.
It's true.
Right?
It's true.
It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, there's no Ed today. He's painting a fence or something. Him and Tom Sawyer. Him and Tom Sawyer painting a fence.
Yeah, I just realized everybody's cosplaying, and I didn't even realize it, but you're not hiding yourself today.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, screw it. I just said no Ed here. Yes, no.
Face reveal.
Pete has a face. Yes, I do.
Pete has a face. That's great.
Everybody was
like,
just
used to this.
commenting on that. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh wait a minute. That's because usually before you start the show, you're not hiding your face. And
yeah, you guys see me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you all the time. So I was like, oh, that's right. We're live.
Oh, my face is out there so much anyway. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, I can always hide it again if you guys want. There you go. There you go. Is that better? Does that make me feel more comfortable?
It's up to the chat.
Everybody's like, no.
Does that make you feel more comfortable now? That's really comfortable now. No. Yeah, because it's pointless to show a face on my channel. It's all just about hands, right? It's a handheld channel, so.
It's good stuff.
What's up, Pete? Was the only one not allowed to show his face, the only one without a beard. Yeah. I guess that actually kind of makes sense, actually.
Oh, you can get yourself a fake beard.
Yeah,
maybe one day. Look them up on Amazon.
Do that.
Put the cam on your hands. I could do that, and then it would just look completely weird. Like I wouldn't know how to do that. But if you're looking for Ed, if you just tune into Ed, Ed's not here. He's actually doing something.
You could look up. You could get something like Face Rig.
What's that?
That lets you. You still have the camera on you, but instead of you, it's showing an avatar instead. That's just moving and talking when you do.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Will it work with SteamYard?
Probably. Well, yeah, because you would throw it. You'd have to throw it through OBS or something, I think, or you'd have to use. There might be a Face Rig cam or something. There's probably other programs too. Only reason I'm bringing that one
that's pretty cool. I'd want to be a bear. I think.
You could be a talking. You could be a talking hamburger if you'd like.
Hamburgers or chicken strips.
Talking. I don't think there's any talking hot dogs though. Let's see.
It's pretty good.
So we should say good morning to everybody. So good morning, Raskapostico DF, iHeart Radio, Genejoke, James Burchell, Phantom, yeah, Nathan, yeah. That's it. Oh, Dave D. Yep. RMGB TV, Ian Hobbies. Yay! Tons of people here. For what? We're in the dog days of summer, right?
Yeah, this is that. It's that low, right?
Yeah, it's that well, considering everything's delayed or something like that, we're definitely in the dog days. We all should be playing. I guess Tomb Raider right now, right? That's what we should have been playing, or complaining about Tomb Raider and the horrible tank controls.
No, I don't think we would have gotten it yet.
We would have just been. Yeah, this would have been the week before people would have started receiving it.
But
if it was like normal fun stock shipping, I probably would have gotten it on Wednesday, Thursday, 24th, 25th.
Because the 9th it was released, but it takes like a week to get out, right?
Yeah. So, but I think we'll wind up getting. Well,
no, I'm messing around.
I think Friday we're gonna get a drop of news. That's my prediction. Put on the hat.
What though? Like, what are they? They have no news left.
Well, the September cards still haven't gotten announced, and then they're gonna wait until November to do the December ones.
Yeah, it is almost August, right?
Yeah. So we gotta know what's going on in September, and I think that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna wind up getting a news drop. July cards, the September cards are gonna get announced, and then we'll have something to talk about next week, which will be cool. I'll be in I'll be in remote locations.
Yeah, because you're down south, right?
Yeah, going down to Florida. I'll be in Florida on Saturday, so I should be able to do the Evercast. And then the following Saturday, I don't know. I might be out. I might drop in like for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
on the beach or something.
I am out the weekend of August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So I won't be on the show on the 3rd.
Oh, okay, that's the same week that I won't be on.
Yeah, I'm out.
That's cool.
Yeah. So any news happened this week? I gotta ask you guys.
There's nothing really happened. There has been a couple things like dropped here and there on the Discord. People were talking about some stuff on the Discord, but there was nothing like there was no major announcements or anything. The things that happened in the Discord was a reminder that the pre-order dates for the Super Pockets, the Atari and Technos, they actually go live on the 31st. So like that's that. Then a re-emphasis on the new dates for the EXP and VSR and Tomb Raider and Thalamus at August 30th. And then, of course, a reminder of the alpha release for November. And then they said you still got 4 carts to announce, and you'll hear about some of them real soon, which means, like I said, I'm thinking it's next week we're going to get the announcement for the September carts.
We'll know by Elite on Amazon or something. That's how we find out. They always leak it, right?
Yeah, that's usually how that works. But at the same time, I'm like, come on, guys. Like, hopefully it'll be another one of those things where it's like, all right, we can just have like a normal. Here it is. Here's the announcement.
Right.
Pre-orders.
They really should send it.
I mean, so if you know that the things are going to go out on the websites to pre-order, like on Friday or whatever, then why not just put the news out on Wednesday?
That's what I mean. Like, they should announce it when a couple days before they even put it up on stores, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Just get ahead of it.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
So, and then apparently, if you're on the Discord, you got to watch out because there's some scams going down.
Scam.
Yeah, Pete Blaze was there to say, hey, look, you got some guys trying to give you free Steam cards. Tell them to go pound sand. And you're like, okay, well, that's fine. And that's pretty much it. But
I was trying to give people free Steam cards.
Yeah, you totally messed it up.
It was you, Crow. So, but yeah, other than that, though, for playing stuff, what you guys been playing?
Well, I've been playing Vampire Survivors, and I've just been going through stuff on the Steam Deck just randomly, seeing if it works or not.
Okay.
Why just go to my channel? There's like 200 and something videos on that very thing. I've played Vampire Survivors. I think I've got that on my channel. I'm not sure though. Oh my gosh, I'm not really sure. Yes, I must have played.
I'm pretty sure that you have. Yeah, I'm almost positive.
No, I didn't. I didn't do Vampire Survivors.
No,
I didn't.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I only play games I want to play.
That's funny because it's one of the few games I have all the achievements for, but I'm trying to get as many eggs as I can for every character. It's a weird thing.
No, I didn't do that one. I did Jedi Survivor and Soulstone Survivors, but I never played Vampire Survivors on my thing. That's cool. I think I liked Soulstone Survivors more. That's why I didn't really try to play that game. So that's probably why. Like I said, like I gotta be true to myself. I'm only playing games on the deck that I'm interested in playing, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's not like it's not about just trying game. Like, why would I buy a game I don't want to play just to verify if it plays on the deck? That seems not something that's very genuine.
Well, on Steam, it seems like an invitation to just drain your bank account. There's so many games.
Exactly right. So like,
yeah,
time.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I'm trying to go through I'm like going through hundreds of games. I wonder if this works. I wonder if this works. I wonder if this works.
Yeah, and usually the games I do play, it's just already in my library. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess game I was playing a little bit of it because it reminded me of Destiny to a point where I think they ripped off Destiny. I was playing the first Descendant free-to-play game. But now I've been playing the NES edition of the World Championship on Switch. I think it's freaking awesome.
It's they hit the whatever the button is that makes me go, wow, I need to play this some more. They hit that button over and over again.
Yeah, they just needed to have leaderboards. Like, that's the only thing.
Yeah, so the weirdest thing is that there isn't a global leaderboard, but I think the reason why there isn't a global leaderboard is because they want these faces.
Oh wow!
I know why I can't get it to work. It's because I'm already using my camera for this.
Yeah,
so
but why is your mouse? Is your mouse supposed to move too?
Yeah, but because I'm already using my camera for the stream, it can't use my camera to move and talk, make the guy talk.
Where'd you get that from? What rig is it?
I got it off of Steam. It's on Steam.
But you got to use it with what do you call it, right?
Or you gotta have a second camera.
Yeah, I could have a second camera, or we'll test it out. I could just shut this.
Oh, it says free, animized by FaceRig. Is that it?
Yeah, maybe that is it. I don't remember if I paid money for this or not, to be honest.
Yeah. So
yeah, but you
probably get you by you paying for other avatars or something. But there's free ones, and I don't think I paid for any of these.
That's pretty cool. I would just show my ugly face as opposed to doing all that stuff. So
I know it's kind of a hassle, but I got it to work before. We'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think the reason why there isn't the global leaderboard is because of the weekly championship thing. Because I think what they're going to do is they're going to wind up archiving all those scores, and then it'll wind up building a global leaderboard out of all of the leaders from each of those scenarios, and you'll be able to go back because there's already places inside of that thing where you can go back and look at people's past performances, and like you could actually get the replay from the leader to figure out how they did what they did. So if it comes back in the next week or two or whatever, you can then try again using their strategy. And by then, there's probably going to be another one. But yeah, that's how I can see where they're going with it, and I'm kind of down with it. It's pretty good. Yeah, RMGB TV. I am totally around the same way. It's mostly Humble Bundles, but that's like basically all of my Steam list is all Humble Bundle, which is pretty wild. But yeah, as far as inviting guests too, I mean, yeah, we're throw some invites out, I guess. That'd be kind of cool to have some people hang out. Did anyone leave?
What?
No, I'm here.
It's like it got real quiet. I'm like, wow, what's up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, in fact, I'm right here, and it's working. No.
There you go.
Here we go. See, here we go.
Nice.
So yeah, it works. It just has to. It's just kind of a weird program to try and get.
You're having too much fun.
Yeah. In fact, my mouth isn't even open. I can even control the eyebrows.
Nice.
See,
you're having way too much fun.
Yeah,
That's
it's been forever since I messed with this. I never really used it.
It's a good time.
Let's see, do we get?
I wonder if you had that.
Total Evercade podcast. Man, have I heard of that? I must have.
Yes. That's the one. I wish I could remember anybody that's on. They do it usually when they're in UK, so it's always like at noon and stuff at our time.
It's the Retro Gaming Revival guys, right?
Retro, yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Yeah, Ryan and
Ryan.
I remember Ryan.
Which reminds me, I needed to change my name on here.
What we got here?
Oh, they don't do it every week. They do it bi-weekly. That's pretty cool.
That's right. I got.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
the show is kind of weird, guys. Today, there's nothing really to talk about, so we're just doing weird shit.
Well, so I figured, well, might as well do the poll, I guess, right?
Oh, did he do a poll again?
Yeah, it's the same as last week. You had which system comes to mind first, but it's like a different set of them. And yes, we can continue some Team 17, even though I don't have any footage.
Polls in Team 17.
Yeah, man. So let's see here. What we got here? There it is. Polls. Same as last week. Which comes to mind first? Master System blows away the Lynx, the Game Gear, the Jaguar, and the Wonder Swan.
None of them really for me.
It said the poll was same as last week. I don't know what last week was.
Oh, is another set of consoles. Here, this is the other one.
I love that your burger
one that first enters your mind. Go NES, Sega, Genesis, Super NES, TurboGrafx, Game Boy. It's NES for me.
Oh, the first one that goes in my mind. Well, wouldn't the first one that goes in my mind would be the first one on the list because that would be the first one I would read.
I mean, it's possible, but
that's kind of a flawed system because no matter what is number one is going to be and then whoever doesn't pick that one is lying.
Yeah.
So there was lots of liars last week because everyone was all over Super NES, Genesis.
That's a really weird question. Like,
but
the first thing that enters your mind, and then make it multiple choice.
Yeah, this one just makes me so happy because Master System just like crushes, which is just we need more Master System everywhere.
But it's the first one on the list.
Yes, it's great.
What if
I don't think of any of those games like because I never grew up with any of them.
Yeah, I did grow up with Master System. Like that was by the time I was like 12, 13 or whatever was that in that year was when I did the trade for the 7800s to the Master System because my parents refused to get me anything else. They're like no Nintendos, no Super Nintendos, no Genesis, nothing for you until you get a job. And then I got a job and basically bought everything.
But until you get a job, and then you got a job. Okay, now you can buy it yourself.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, fine. And then I worked at a Toys R Us, and the Toys R Us was across the street from a Funko Land. So you can only imagine where my paychecks went to for the first 2 years of my working career. So, but yeah, no, I think this is just a clear indication. And it doesn't matter if it is or not. I just think
no, it is. To me, it's not a clear. That's a totally.
That we should just have Master System collections. That's what I got out of this. And they should be white with blue box checked.
No, that's
packaging.
hardly what would have been definitive is if you asked the question, okay, which console comes to your mind first? And then just leave it up to people entering in the comments. That would be it. Because then you're not like leading like, okay, which one comes to your mind first? And somebody reads the first one. Well, that's the first one that entered your mind.
Yeah. So, and then in the comments, you got Jason Shires being blown away by Afterburner and Rocky on Master System. Those were actually pretty good games. Then good old Master System from Master Sprout. Pretty good. Let's see any other comments in there. Someone pulling for the Game Gear first portable that they owned, blown away by a portable the color screen, went through batteries like water. That's very true. I remember borrowing one from the same friend I did the trade for the Master System for, and I think I had to go and send my mom out for batteries twice in one weekend.
I had the battery pack. When I had the Game Gear.
Oh yeah, the thing where you had like the rechargeable thing.
Yeah,
what
I had.
That's pretty good. He did not have that.
You want to hear the ridiculous one was the Sega Nomad. That thing burned through batteries, and the batteries didn't even go in the console. It was an additional pack you had to attach onto it.
So there it is. There's Roscoe right here, calling out the fact that I must be missing
Yes.
something about this poll. The first option I read tends to be the one that comes around first. Yeah. That's
Confirmation bias right there.
The machine itself will answer this question when you switch it on and answers Sega. That's pretty funny.
Also, like, it depends on when you read that question. I mean, you might have been playing a different console.
Yeah.
It's like, what if the one you're thinking of isn't on the list?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope you bought a
Such
Jaguar
a weird.
back
That
then.
is such a weird poll.
Oh, see? Well, clearly you got Jaguar on the mind there, DF. You got the shirt and everything. Look at that. That's pretty good. I kind of wanted one. There was somebody was trying to sell one on Facebook Marketplace, but I didn't jump at it because I think it's one of those too good to be true deals. It was a Jaguar, 2 controllers, some other attachment, and 2 games, Cybermorph and some other random one that wasn't Aliens vs Predator, and they were asking $250 for it, and I'm like, that's something wrong with that system. There's no way, because Jaguars are like $500 plus.
Are they really?
Not. No,
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah,
Just the
they were the last time I looked.
You're not talking about the Jaguar CD.
No, just a regular Jaguar.
No.
Aren't they super expensive?
No.
Atari Jaguar
They were never
system
that high.
loose for a loose Atari Jaguar system is $615 Canadian on price
There's
charting.
no way they went up that much.
Yeah. So I got a console, controllers, 5 games, $365. Buy it now. So that is a little under $500.
Complete in box, $765.
Well, that's
Yeah.
complete in box.
Yeah.
But loose is $615. That's Canadian. Let me switch to USD.
How
$450.
did that happen? Why are people spending
Yeah,
over
It started
$100?
in the
Yeah,
It started
untested
going
parts
up.
as is, damaged or may not work, $250.
2020, and it really spiked 2021 and spiking again right now.
Man, I
Yeah,
should have
see?
held on to my
250
Jaguar.
would be a steal. I mean, I just didn't want to take a risk, right, and just buy a brick because I don't have it like that.
'Cause I sold the Jaguar CD for $500.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Jaguar CD is probably $1 million.
Well, somebody on here is selling one for
Yeah, there was a Jaguar CD. Well,
$1,500.
yeah, $1,500 on eBay with the box manual.
Well, I never had the box.
OEM. Yeah. There's also, I mean, the prices are kind of all over the place, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like
But-
$1,200 complete in box. Oh, that's
Somebody's
US.
selling literally just the box for the console and $239
See,
just for cardboard.
I've owned a Jaguar. Don't know why anybody this day and age would want one. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, me
Well,
neither.
I mean, the only reason I want one is because it's the only system that I never owned, at least for a little bit of time. Because I had a Lynx for like a hot second, but
Yeah. You know what's funny? The Lynx, though, I've sold out. Like, I've had almost every single game console. So I guess I can understand that. It's like, well, I've owned a Jaguar and a Jaguar CD for a little bit of time. So
yeah,
it's like, better sell it before it stops working.
I mean, for me, it would just be like, yeah, if I could get that, that would be awesome, just to have like a, have the.
But like the Lynx, I would keep always thinking I'm gonna sell it, and then every time I turn it on, I'm like, this console's too good to sell. I'm not gonna sell this. Well,
Yeah.
not only is it too good to sell, the Lynx prices never really went up really high. Like, I'm sure if I get like $1,000 for a Lynx, maybe I'd sell it, but nobody seems to want Lynxes, so I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
Lynxes are they're not that expensive. You can get a complete in box Lynx for like $400 Canadian. So
Yeah, it's like the price of it is like, no, for that price, I think I'd rather keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the games, especially like sealed, like new old stock Lynx games.
The Lynx 2 is
Are extremely cheap. I was like,
Yeah.
how is that possible?
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now, brand new for $50.
Like the Lynx one, the Lynx original Lynx loose is $200.
Yeah,
No,
I have the second
The
one.
Lynx 2 is $150 loose,
Yeah.
which is weird. But the Lynx 2 complete in box is like $600. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of wild. They're all over the place. I mean, but with the Lynx collections, I'm like, all right, well, I don't necessarily need any more. And if we could get one more collection that had the stuff that's coming in that Super Pocket, then that would probably be the rest of all the Lynx games I would ever want to play.
No, see,
So,
that doesn't count. You need to be on cartridges. I'm not going to buy the Super Pocket because it has Lynx games on it that aren't on cartridge.
well, no,
I want them to be on cartridge.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that we should just buy the Super Pockets to get the games, even though I am buying the Super Pocket to get the games. I'm just saying they should also make a collection that fills out the rest of the Lynx collection. Basically, it's like, hey, if you want Lynx in a modern sense without having to mess around with old hardware or whatever, get an Evercade, get the 2 Lynx collections, and then get this other one. I'm almost positive that they're going to come out at some point with like an Atari 50 collection, and in the Atari 50 collection will be a mix of the 5200 stuff, the 7800 stuff, the 2600 stuff, and the Lynx stuff that isn't anywhere else. Because it doesn't make any
on cartridge,
on a cartridge, on an Evercade cartridge.
Wait, didn't they miss the bus on that? Was it Atari 50 last year?
It was, but Atari 50 it lives on. Because remember, they're putting out Atari 50 Extended Edition this year. In November, there's still Atari 50 Extended Edition. So there is time. There is time to get in that window.
They missed it. It's too late now.
It's too little too late.
It needs to be Atari 50. It needs to be Atari 51.
So the only thing that is for me though is like it's gonna be annoying because every other console except for the Atari VCS is gonna get it early, and then the VCS owners have to wait for the update until like I think it's January. So we won't get the update until 2025, which is sad face. It may actually make me go out and do what I did last time and buy it for I might buy it for Switch and then trade in my Switch cart when the update drops. Hey, what's up, DJC? What's going on?
Bubsy the Bobcat collection coming to the Evercade this year. The Bubsy, I remember when that first came out. It was a Super Nintendo. It was so highly anticipated.
I think it was Genesis and Super Nintendo at the same time. I think
they hyped that game like crazy. Like, oh, it's
that
the
was the whole
Mario
point. That's the only reason people still talk about him is because that initial hype. It was in magazines. It's like, oh yeah, this is your new mascot.
There's your Mario killer.
Yeah. But everybody tried to do that, but nobody did it harder than Accolade with Bubsy.
Right.
Maybe I would argue that Crash Bandicoots, PlayStation did it more.
I don't know if they did it more, but it was a way better game, and that got people talking about it.
But it was so cool having Crash outside of Nintendo's headquarters on the megaphone.
Well, that was like the whole WT.
Hey, plumber boy.
That was good. So, I mean, I understand about the collections going legacy. But I always think that, that's that whole statement of never say never is like they don't say that for just a reason, no reason at all. I think they're going to wind up making a deal. Atari wants money. And I think what'll wind up happening is they'll get to a point where they might need money. And then that deal comes back onto the table, and then we'll wind up seeing carts again.
I say it because it's just an alternate way of saying stranger things have happened.
Yeah,
like Sega games on Nintendo consoles. So ever since that happened, it's like, okay, anything can happen.
Right. So yeah, it's fun times
with Retro Rich.
So, what do we think? Do we want to look at some of these Team 17 collection games?
Yeah, we can. It's just a shame that Ed isn't here, so he could have the exact opposite opinion that I do.
It's true. So yeah, we can take a look at some of these. I mean, we could do I don't know if you guys will have differing opinions on the alien breed stuff that we haven't done yet, but we could take a look at those, I guess.
Possible.
Let's see if my stuff works. There we go. So if I do this,
Oh, you know what? If you want to get if you want to tell me what games we're talking about, we could pull up my footage because I could just add it.
yeah. I mean, I could just like live play and be horrible as well.
Or we could see my footage.
All right. Well, yeah, upload it. Yeah, you could.
I don't need to upload it. I can just share it because I already have it on my computer because it's my footage.
Oh, well, then there you go.
I just need this second to get my folder up. Figure out where I put this stuff. But I also need to know what games we're talking about.
Yeah, which ones do we want to talk about? Let's let the chat decide. Chat controls.
We already talked about
Alien Breed 2.
Because for some reason I noticed this because I watched Ed's video on Demons of Asterborg and Aster Bros, and he kept referring to Aster Bros as the first game because it came in the screen alphabetically.
Oh.
I'm like, no, that game came out 2 years later. Why are you playing that game first?
So we did Alien Breed, Arcade Pool, and Full Contact last time.
Yes.
So what do we think? Yeah, RMGB TV says ATR. We have
do it.
Just do it. We do all terrain racing.
All right.
Body blows and make Rich play it. All right. Well, that's next. Let's go.
So what?
I got footage of body blows that makes it look like I know what I'm doing.
You're a cheater.
That's awesome.
Hey, save states.
Hey, and they're there for a reason, right? All right, let's go to arcade mode and see what we got here.
All right.
Just gonna keep hitting buttons. Intermediate, huh?
Yeah.
Get some more engine. You always need tires in these games.
Tires are important for racing games.
Let's go. Engine and tires.
There we go. There's footage.
Nice.
There we go. Just mute that.
So it's a little top-down racing action.
I'm trying to skip out of where there's actual racing. There we go. Where did I put this? It was okay.
For me, it's the at least this one here does a better job of showing the direction you have to go. Some top-down racing games, like sometimes they have where the roads cross each other, and then you don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
This game was better than I remember because according to me, which I didn't remember, this is the best game on the collection.
This is the best top-down racing game I think we got so far, in my opinion.
Yes, I absolutely hated Super Skid Marks.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's the one I used to get confused which way to go.
That one I could not control.
And it's like, is it left or right?
But this game was way better. I still not like great or anything. Well, maybe I think I gave it a good. I think it's good. It's a good game, and I gave it a 7 out of 10. But but yeah, that's saying something though. If I think that this is the best game in the collection.
Yeah, I can say that this is good. I don't like some of the hit detection.
Well, you could say that about all these games back in the day.
Not amazing.
Nope, I agree.
Well, some are better than others. I just say that all that really matters is the game fun. Are you having fun playing the game? Yeah, the game's fun. Yeah. It's got some problems here or there, but still, if I had an Amiga back in the day and I had this game, I would have probably played it a whole lot.
Yeah, me too. It's like when I got RC Pro-Am. When I got Pro-Am, I played it. It's not like it's a great game, but I owned it, so I played so much of it and got really good at it.
But the thing is, though, I think RC Pro-Am is a better game than this.
Oh yes, yeah. RC Pro-Am, no game really caught up to that. Just like that game is like leads the pack in these style games, in my opinion.
Because I had the Game Boy version of RC Pro-Am, and that was one of my most played games.
Yeah, I really like that game.
Did they ever do a version of RC Pro-Am? Did they ever do a newer version of that anytime in the last 25, 30 years?
I don't think so. That's a rare game.
It's rare, yeah.
Yeah.
How many
I
left?
should save that game because I own
think
it.
there's the there's the NES. I don't know if they made a sequel or not, but there's one
Yeah.
on the NES at least.
There's
There's
two.
one on the Game Boy. Oh, there's there two. There's the RC
two.
Pro M2.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the second one at all. And then there's one on the Genesis Championship Pro Am, and I think
really?
that's it. Yeah, and that's it.
That's cool. I mean, I'm getting.
Yeah, there's Super RC Pro Am.
Oh, and that's on
Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
No,
so the RC Pro Am came out for NES, and the Super RC Pro Am came for Game Boy, and that's it. It was only ever out on in the series, only ever out on the NES and Game Boy.
Really?
Oh wait, RC Pro Am 2 came out on the
RC
NES.
Pro Am 2, yeah, on the NES, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and they're not expensive actually. The one that's expensive is the PAL version of RC Pro Am. It's like $1,500, and the RC Pro Am 2 on the NES is like $100, if loose, $100. So that's the most expensive one.
Pricey.
Is RC Pro Am 2.
That's because it was. I wonder when that came out, because it probably didn't have a whole lot of.
I think it came out late. Yeah.
Near the end of the NES's lifespan, so they probably didn't make that many of them.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
I just love those games. I got
That's
so much
real
nostalgia for those games.
Oh yeah, Super RC Pro Am is Super RC Pro Am is for the Game Boy. That's
Game Boy.
Let's see, release date. December 1992. It would have been just after the NES Super Nintendo was released.
That's brutal. You're ranked pathetic.
Yeah.
That's terrible. All right, let's see if we can. I'm going to try again. Can I get like a. Oh, that's. Okay, so it's novice, intermediate, expert. Got it. All right. So we're going to go in here. You could get. Let me get more. Armor. There we go. Let's try again.
I want to watch Rich play.
Whoa. So you get like stuck on the side of things.
Yeah, if you run into the wall, you do.
This one doesn't control as well.
Get your power-ups.
And it's supposed to be novice.
Make sure
Novice.
you get your
Novice for Amiga users.
Novice for Amiga users. Get out of here.
Make sure you're collecting your collectibles, your power-ups.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a good line.
Yeah, good luck.
And then it's like once they pass you, it's like it's over. The guy's like out of here. Like in some of these other racing games, we can get past, and then like you find a good line, and all of a sudden you find out that like you're coming up against the CPU players again.
Well, there's usually some type of catch-up logic, right?
Yeah, there's some kind of like rubber banding or whatever, just kind of like keep you in the mix. These guys are just like, no, if you don't run the perfect line, you're done. It's like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, guys. It's wild.
It annoys me you're not picking up the pickables.
Picking up the pickles.
Like, not even
actively avoiding them.
I'm not even like actually actively trying to do it. It's just that
no, like you're getting close. It's just like
it's just in the way. Like, there we go. I got that one. It's just money. It's not helping me out. Oh, like, I missed that one.
Like, oh my god, you're actively trying to miss. Oh, there you go. Got this.
I got it, but then it didn't do me any good.
It did. It gave you a boost.
Took the boost right into the wall.
This game, you need to sticky tires. Upgrade to sticky tires.
Yeah, right.
I just appreciate this game. In this level, has the I call them the bowling bumpers, so you can't go off the map too much.
Oh yeah, yeah. Slows you down like mad, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
All right, what's the next game?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna. So, well, it's a final lap. Oh no, I'm gonna get passed again. Come on.
He got lapped. That's sad. All right, what's our next game?
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah. What is the next game?
That one was one of my favorite ones, so I did like it. Body Blows.
You want to do Body Blows?
Apparently, it's Body Blows. Yeah, Genejoke wanted to see if.
Like, who has nostalgia for Body Blows? Like, honestly,
who has nostalgia for it? I don't know.
People that played it.
I don't believe that.
People who really wanted the fighting game, but only had an Amiga.
People who were contrarian and decided right away, without even playing it, Street Fighter 2 was a bad game, and said, "You know what? I'm going to be the anti Street Fighter 2 kid."
Well, if you only had an Amiga and all your friends only had Amigas, but you liked Street Fighter 2, this was your best option maybe back then.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy this game at all. In fairness, though, I don't really enjoy any of the fighting games on this system. It feels like they're all subpar.
Let's see here.
And the one that's like really good, you can't play with a bigger controller.
This is a one-button fighting game because the Amiga only had one button. So, hey, where'd my footage?
I want to watch.
Where did your footage go?
I want to watch Rich play.
Why?
Because show people exactly without editing how bad this game is.
I was showing a simulation of somebody that knew what they were doing.
No, but you say yourself you got nothing but save states in there. And you even said yourself it makes it look like you know what you're doing.
Exactly. It's a simulation.
Rich is kicking butt. Way to go, Rich.
Got him.
There you go. You cheese them.
Yep.
Which is ultimately what I do in all fighting games.
Look at this special technique. Technique of cheese.
Look at the crowd, though. Everybody's perfectly motionless. It's like frozen in time.
Yeah. Oh, wait, the cameras are going off, though.
Nope, they're just shiny. They're just sparkling.
Get out of here with your special move.
So I gotta remember how exactly they pulled off like
bam.
This is scary. There's still 2 more Body Blow games they could give us.
I'm impressed Rich didn't press Y. What happens when you press Y? Is there a second button you can hit?
Didn't anybody look up the manual instructions for the game before they played it?
No, I'm just whoa, Danny, relax.
I mean, in fairness,
that is definitely good. Wow. Okay, like Ken clone.
The game does look good.
Oh
well, yeah. They.
Thanks, Gene.
Boy, what happened?
It's the reset button. Well, now I get to play as Danny, so I'm gonna try this now.
That's pretty crazy.
Got him.
Let's put a reset.
That is an odd choice. Let's put the reset button on the top of the controller so you can hit it by accident.
They did that with another console too that they emulated on Evercade. I don't remember which one it was. Where you hit the button, it resets.
The Y button. I love that.
Yeah. Now that other guy is way better. I guess the CPU just knows how to use Danny, and I don't. Yeah. I got smoked.
A little bit of slowdown too on your thing. All right, let's show how you're supposed to play it.
All right.
In fact,
Here. Yeah, there you go.
In fact, let's fast forward. The T-17. That's like the final boss. Actually, there's a couple final bosses. Man,
I love how they just say, "Yeah, we'll just call it T-17."
Yeah, they ripped off a lot of stuff.
Well, it's Team 17, right?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But still, I guess that's true. T-17, Team 17.
Yeah, but it's meant
Terminator
to be
17,
T-800, right? T-800.
That's cool.
It's pretty clever, actually, that they went T-17.
You beat this guy, he doesn't even fall over.
Because he's beyond that. He's like there's certain actors and movie stars you could never see him defeated. So he's Chuck Norris.
I don't know. I think I only played the game as this guy, and I think it was just because he was the first guy that you could select on the screen.
Where does his legs go when he does that move that he sweeps across?
But see, he's starting to fall. His skin is starting to come off. You can see he's a robot underneath.
Cossack is Karnoff after a diet. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. But this guy, he's crazy. He shoots missiles.
And a gun.
He shoots like 3 missiles in a row.
He has a little shield. And he shoots something. He shoots his heart out.
Oh, I don't want to continue.
What's funny is he shoots those bombs out, but if you hit him before they detonate, they disappear.
Nice. Just like normal grenades.
All right, let's try this guy.
He didn't seem very hard to beat.
Yeah.
T-17?
Yeah. It only looks like he's not that hard to beat. I bet you I probably save stated about 50 times during each of these matches.
Oh, wow. How do you
But you kind of have to know the special moves for these characters in order to get anywhere.
Oh,
yeah. You could get wrecked in this thing.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't enjoy this game at all.
I thought it was okay. I liked Full Contact better, but slightly better.
Cool. All right, what's the next game?
Ooh, what is the next game? All right, guys, we got to give us the next game.
Next game, people? When is the next game?
While I get whooped by this CPU. Wow.
They should have Worm as a secret character.
Oh, this is the Guile character.
Here, what is body blows?
Yeah.
I like the Evercade manual instructions on how to control. A+ directional pad performs moves. Varies per character.
Performs moves.
Hold A, super moves. Trigger when full.
All right.
That's it.
Move character, throw, egg, jump, pause, unpause. R1 and L1 is
quack.
Pause and unpause? Wow, okay. All right.
Actually, I couldn't beat this game. There was a level where this game went from fun to really terrible. Like in the span of a few levels. I gave this one a let's see, where is it? Yeah, I gave it like a 6. I gave again a 6 out of 10 since it was pretty good for until it got crappy. Uh, but still, just a hair above full contact.
I remember this one.
I like this game.
I like this one.
This is my style game. I like this.
If you like this game, that means you didn't make it far enough for you to not like the game anymore.
What's so bad about far enough? What do you mean?
Okay, I'm gonna pull up my footage, and there's levels where the lights turn off on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I might have got that far. I didn't mind that.
Hated that. Oops, let me mute that. But yeah, I hated. Like as soon as that was, it was already kind of like a bit. It was okay, but it just kept getting worse as I was playing it.
Getting worse or more challenging?
Well, more challenging, but there's a difference between, like, okay, yeah, it was getting more challenging, but until the challenge is, oh, the lights are off and you can't reach the light. Like you could run out of light bulbs and not be able to turn the lights on again. And that's kind of where I gave up on the game because it's like, and then you know what's funny? I don't even know how many levels this game has because nobody has done enough gameplay of it on YouTube to actually show the ending of the game. Everybody always gives up at some point.
That sounds like a challenge.
I tried it, but I could not make it. People have made it farther than me. And then all of a sudden the video just ends. Like they'll like just stop right after a level. The video will just cut out. Like
how far did you get?
Maybe
how many levels did you get through?
Well, however many levels are in this video. I thought there'd be like 100. I don't think I made it to level 100, but I was thinking, 100. That's a nice round number. Until I watch a video of somebody making it to like way past that, and then just stopping the video.
You gotta say, there's a lot of content there. It might not be good, but I mean, 100 levels, dude. That's big.
Now, scene 63. Who turned the lights off? So I was really trying to make it past these levels, and then I was like, I'm done. Also, the whole the eggs with the X's in them, touch those things, and then you can't throw eggs for a while, which is your only form of offense and defense. So I just gave up at that time.
I love your score, though.
Nice.
But yeah, I wouldn't go back and play this game.
How long did it take you to get to level 63 before the lights went out?
Well, in the video here, it's like 45 minutes about, but in real life, it was a hell of a lot longer than that, I tell you that.
So you probably got a good chunk of your money investment, right? Because if you get that many hours out of a retro game, not bad, in my opinion.
I'm saying, like, out of the collection of a whole, yeah, I got my money's worth out of it.
Yeah, but I agree. It's I don't remember this game much, so it tells me where it falls in my rating on this. If I don't remember it, like probably a 5, maybe.
I think I was just killing myself on purpose because I was so tired of playing this game.
You were just in a bad mood when you did it.
Yeah, because the lights kept turning off on me, and it put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, I get it. I hate games that do that too.
What the?
Also, the fact you could run out of eggs kind of annoyed me too. And at the beginning, it's like, oh, that's not a big deal because I've got tons of eggs. I've got plenty of eggs left over and everything. And then you get like maybe to level 50 and you're like, holy crap, I'm starting to run out of eggs.
Are there any cheat codes for this one, I wonder?
If there were.
It looks good. The game looks good, plays good. It's just, some stupid choices with difficulty.
And back then, you really can't blame that. The only cheat there is after you lose your last life and credit press the left mouse button, you will restart on that level you had lost your last life on, which doesn't matter if you're using save states.
Yeah.
So.
How did this game review back in the day, I wonder?
Oh, people liked this game back then.
Yeah.
People still like this game. it really does. I don't want to. The only term I can reek of being an Amiga game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no mistaking this for like something that was on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. All the Amiga games, whenever I look at them, I say, "Oh man, that looks like a Genesis game." I get that vibe a lot when I see it.
Well, that's because a lot of Amiga games found ports on the Genesis.
Yeah.
In fact, okay, this is only on Amiga. I was gonna say it wouldn't have surprised me if this game wound up on the Genesis.
I don't know if it's the Genesis style though. This game, right? Genesis was known back then. They were like more of the hardcore system compared to Nintendo.
This visually kind of reminds me of Flicky, and that was on the Genesis. It was an early Genesis game, so I don't know if like they would have done something like this a few years after the Genesis was released, expecting people to buy it, you know. But like a lot of those like renovation games that we played originated on the Amiga, but we got the Genesis versions of them. Like,
do we want to do one more game?
I said renovation, but I meant the other one.
Well, I
Are
think
we going to do one more game, or are we going to wrap it up? What do you guys want to do?
I think we're okay with leaving it there. So we did 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we did 3.
We got 1, 2, 3 done, and then next week we could just wrap it up with all 4 of these.
Well,
yeah,
Kingpin, Project X, Tower Assault, and Alien Breed Special Edition.
I like that.
And
yeah,
we got to leave some space for you know, because we got others collections ahead of them, but all these collections coming up don't have that many games in them.
That's true.
That is 100% fact.
Yes.
And plus I've just finished Demons of Asterborg and Aster Bros, so that's where I have.
I need to finish those games. Actually, I haven't finished them yet.
Where are we off to next after this?
Team 17.
Well, it's a computer collection. Home computer. Wait, no.
It would probably be home computer hero. Jeez, who names this crap? Home Computer Heroes Collection 1, probably.
Oh wait,
no,
we didn't.
No, it would be Delphine.
Delphine
Yeah,
is next.
Delphine's number 4. So Delphine.
Wait, no. It's not that. We're not that far.
Well, if Team 17 collection is number 3, Delphine is number 4, or Delphine.
Yeah, but that's not the order. Like, because before Delphine Software Collection 1, there's Sydney Hunter Collection, Pico Interactive.
Yeah, we're just going in order of release. Yeah,
that would be the next. Yeah, that would be the next computer collection.
You should come on our show, Gene, because you keep us in line. Gene should be a special guest on our show.
Absolutely. Will Crow get up to date before the new cards come out? I don't know.
Well, you're telling me I have a month. You're telling me I have a month to play through. I have Indie Heroes Collection 3, C64 Collection 3, Sunsoft 2, and Pico 4. That's what I would need to get through, and it took me a month to get through Demons of Asterborg and Aster Bros.
Pico 4 is the last collection we got, right?
Yes, that and Sunsoft Collection 2.
Yeah, it took me forever to get my last collection done. So, yeah, I did it 3 weeks ago. Pico Collection 4.
And now that Tomb Raider collection...
I really enjoyed Pico Collection 4.
Well, how much did you like Glover?
Glover's probably one of my least favorite on there.
That's what I'm feeling. I haven't played it, but I just have this feeling.
Yeah, Glover is probably my favorite, but I would say it's probably bottom 3. Right. And it's not like it's not a good game. It's okay game, but I mean, it's like there's much better games on there.
But I did finish Demons of Asterborg and Aster Bros, and the video for that is actually up on my channel now for members, but is gonna be published tomorrow for everybody else, which means that I am done with 2023.
Nice.
Wow. Well, Sue, cool. We didn't have a lot of collections this year, so you're getting caught up. You might get caught up before everything comes out.
Well, I don't know if how many I'll get done before. I would be surprised maybe if I get maybe one more for sure. I'm doing Indie Heroes Collection 3 next. I might get that video out before before Tomb Raider collection comes out. But there's just so many other things competing for my time. One of them being the Steam Deck. So
yeah, you're liking it, eh?
Yeah, I just been jumping in and out of games all over the place on that thing.
Should you and I start up our podcast again? Call it the Steam Deck. Steam Deck. What's on deck?
Oh, I'm still not even a fraction of the way in of how far I want to get into it, because I haven't even started looking at the emulators or add-ons or anything else like
That's
that.
what I mean. We could start our podcast back up
There you go.
because we both have decks.
Steamed hot dogs.
Steam Deck.
Steam. Hey, if you're cooking, yeah, you have to steam the buns. That's the proper way to do it.
Yeah. Steamed hot dogs.
Awesome. That's good times.
Well, you know what? I know what I'm having for lunch.
There you go.
Portillo's.
Oh, nuclear relish on it too.
Man.
Yeah, I
Nice.
gotta have it.
I mean, I had it that one time, and now it's like every once in a while I just go,
I
man.
guess I take it for granted I can go get it anytime I want.
Chicago
Yeah.
people take it. Chicago people take the most normal things and do weird stuff like pizza. They all of a sudden like make a deep dish, which is not really pizza,
Hey,
it's more of a quiche.
Deep dish.
Then
deep
they
dish
take a
pizza.
hot dog, very simple thing, and add massive amounts of stuff that shouldn't be on a hot dog on it. It's crazy.
I don't know about that, man. They're pretty good.
When your
Well,
pickle's bigger than your wiener, you got a problem.
Well, it's got to be as big as the wiener, you know.
Oh man.
But I would say that the deep dish pizza, that's what tourists think Chicago pizza is.
It's what?
It's what tourists think Chicago pizza is.
Mm.
Real Chicago pizza is actually tavern style.
Yes, tavern, really thin, tiny slices.
It's not. It's not completely thin. It's not crunchy, but it's thin. It's thinner. It's not deep dish.
Yeah,
The
people
deep dish
just
is
need to get
good.
over it. Like that's what I find. Like the whole gatekeeping on what a pizza is versus what a hot dog is. Just enjoy what you enjoy and move the freak on, right?
Yeah.
It's like the whole argument is a hot dog a sandwich.
Yeah. Can you put ketchup on a hot dog? People like go crazy about that. And I'm like,
Yeah,
who cares?
yeah, you can't. No, you can't. do that.
Enjoy it the way you want to.
Somebody
I think-
should tell
if
my
you're-
son.
Well,
Yeah.
if
Well,
you're
they say even in Chicago said if you're under 18, you're allowed ketchup on hot
Oh,
dog.
all right. All right.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. That's it. Well, I would say under 5, but
Yeah. But all you do
It's
is
like ketchup-
if you go get a hot
ketchup-
dog in Chicago, get a fry. They're gonna give you ketchup. And, don't embarrass
I
yourself.
don't put ketchup on fries either. To me, if you put ketchup on something, that means you don't like the thing you're about to eat.
No, that's just silliness. Everybody says that. Oh, don't put hot sauce on my food because you don't like my food, or don't put salt and pepper on it because you don't like my food.
Oh, no.
Whatever. It's like, yeah, you can put
Yeah,
Nutella on a hot dog. I don't like Nutella. I think Nutella is gross.
Is that more? I can't remember. Is that Australian or is that European?
What, Nutella?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it's Nutella. They says it's better in Europe than in North America because
Yeah.
we put all garbage in our food, and in
Yep.
Europe they're not allowed, right?
But
That's
it's just a chocolate spread, isn't it?
It's a hazelnut chocolate
hazelnut,
spread.
yeah.
But is it chocolate? Is it got a
Yeah, it's chocolate
taste
and
to it?
hazelnut, yeah.
Hey, Crow, do you know
Tastes good.
in Quebec they put mayo on everything, including hot dogs?
You know what? I'm fine with mayo on everything except hot dogs.
Yeah, I find it weird.
It's not,
Honest with you,
we had hot dogs. We had hot dogs at work the one day, and this one guy put mayo and ketchup on his hot dogs, and I thought I was going to be sick because that is the
Wow.
grossest thing I'd ever seen.
That's
that's just
that's a line too far.
But like I find like more I get older, the less I put any like ketchup on anything. To be honest with you, like mustard is I've always loved mustard. Yellow mustard,
like-
basic yellow mustard, healthiest thing you can ever put on anything is yellow, just basic yellow mustard. It's awesome. That's like makes
I
hot
like,
dog amazing.
but like I'll dip French fries.
But you
in
don't put
mayo.
mustard on your hot dog either, Crow.
Oh yeah, you put mustard on a hot dog. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you said you don't like putting anything on there that like that masks the taste.
That's ketchup. Mustard isn't masking the taste; it's complementing it.
Oh God! Now you're just
That's awesome.
I don't like Grey Poupon mustards and all those like weird. I don't like those. I just like give me regular yellow freaking mustard.
I like that stone ground mustard. I like that better, but I like regular mustard too.
You want a home remedy, a good home remedy? If you ever get a sore throat, mustard works magically on a sore throat. It cuts through the phlegm. No, mustard is like a amazing
raw horseradish.
No, dude, yeah. Why? What is wrong with you?
Horseradish is good.
Crow has mustard gas.
Nice.
Now you understand the full concept behind me and Crow's old podcast, the Hot Dog Podcast. Just this last 5 minutes, spread out over an hour.
So
talking nonsense.
But speaking of podcasts,
I'm telling you, I'm going to get a podcast going again once my game ships and I'm done with it. Where I'm going to be getting back into doing more YouTube stuff.
Awesome. Well, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I have no time right now.
Speaking of like live streams and podcasts and all that kind of stuff, I might be going live again either later on this afternoon or tonight.
What you doing?
I'm gonna play by request from actually channel members over on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. I'm gonna be playing some more NES Championship.
Dude, it's fun, right?
It's really fun, and they want me to do it live, so I can like participate in the failure.
Did you see my video?
Yeah.
I played survival mode. In my first survival mode, I was first in the first round.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I failed in the third round, and then I played it again myself, and I won a survival mode by myself, like against 7 other people. That's and I'm cool. Like, man, I rock at these games. The thing I have to remember is I don't remember how to play a lot of the games, like the skill, like when you speed up and stuff. But it came back to me instantly. It came back to me a point where I'm like, I downloaded all the because I have a Nintendo Online. So I downloaded all the free, like you can play NES games because now I want to play Zelda again.
Oh yeah. Well, so it's probably gonna make me want to play all the way through Zelda at some point.
Retro game price is going to go up now too because all this new generation is going to play the remakes and say, "Oh, I wonder what that game is really like." And there'll probably be a surge on those 13 games. Like Kid Icarus is criminally underrated as a game. Like nobody talks about Kid Icarus, and that was one of the best. I think that was a black box game too, Kid Icarus.
Yeah,
I love that game so much. Yeah. You know what? You need the gray one's the expensive one.
It is, but I like. Well, I mean, I particularly like this one because it's back.
That's I like it because that's the original one I had, but I find that if you don't take care of it, it gets ugly, right? It gets scratched and chipped.
Yeah, well, this one's all scratched and chipped, though, because it was floating around.
Oh, my God. RMGB. You didn't watch my video. Or did you?
What did you say is your favorite NES game?
RMGB, watch my video.
I'll have to go and rewatch.
What was my favorite game I slept? I think Rich is going to know instantly if he really thinks about what my favorite game was on the NES, because I talk about, that was like, what type of gamer I was back then.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to guess it, because I'm going to have to go rewatch
it. What did you put for your favorite game?
Me?
Yeah.
Zelda.
Okay, Crow hasn't played it yet, because his box is not open.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever opening the box, to be honest.
It's cool. I'm so glad I opened it because now, so those art cards are way bigger than I thought they were going to be.
Oh, they're awesome, right?
Those 4x6 or something like that. You can fit them in a frame. I'm going to get a whole bunch of these frames and put them all over the office.
Well, I'm going to try to get them in all one frame. Oh, anyway, Rich, you get one guess for asking which one did I put down for my
for
Papa
you.
Pete, Papa Pete and I would probably put this down.
Papa Pete and you?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm Canadian.
Sight bike?
I'm Canadian.
You're Canadian.
Oh, it's ice hockey.
It's ice hockey.
Ice hocky. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know what games were on here, but I'm looking at.
Boy, did you watch the video? If you did, thank you. But I was going back and forth because Mario and Mario 2 and Mario 3 are my three favorite like games and Mario games, like three. Like I have so much nostalgia. But when I thought about it, it's like once I finished those, I didn't play them anymore. Yeah. Ice hockey, I still play, and I played thousands and thousands of hours of ice hockey.
What do you compose your team of? When you?
I used to go with 2 skinny, 2 Denny Savards, and 1 big guy and a medium guy. I used to call him Denny Savard because he was tiny.
I always go with 2 medium guys and 2 fat guys.
No, I need the skill, right, to just get away from people. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was ice hockey, but I was like, yeah, I'm like, why not? I said nobody else is going to choose ice hockey, so I chose ice hockey. And guaranteed, whenever I play survival mode, nobody else has ice hockey as their favorite game.
That's pretty cool.
Did you play Super Blood Hockey?
Oh yeah,
we talked about that. Yeah,
There's a lot of good. Oh Crow, there's a really there's a new roguelike hockey game out that's pretty fun too.
Something tape is tape in the name of it.
Yeah, tape to tape.
Tape to tape. That's what it is.
It's a fun roguelike game. Yeah.
I might even have that. If I don't have it, then it's on my wish list.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a cool one. I've been waiting for there's a basketball game that's kind of like old school style basketball that has been wish listed now for 4 years on Steam. I'm really hoping.
Wow. Hopefully that'll come out.
Yeah, they need to make a new NBA Jam, and you know what game they need to make? Oh my gosh, guess what game I got coming?
What's up?
It's one-on-one NHL one-on-one. It was the same guys who made NBA Jam for the arcade, so I went and ordered it, and I finally decided to buy the PlayStation version of it. But yeah, it's basically the guys in Chicago, Midway, who made they made NBA Jam, and so they made a ice hockey game, an NHL game. That's one of the best arcade games you'll ever play. Crow, you've probably played it at an arcade before, right? 1-to-1, 2-on-2.
I've heard. I don't know if I played it. I knew it was like the hockey variant of the NBA Jam, but I don't know if I've ever played it.
Here, I'll show it to you. So anyway, I got it coming on PlayStation. It was expensive. It was like $100.
When they released that on the home consoles, didn't they attach Wayne Gretzky's name to it? Or am I thinking of something totally different?
Gordie Howe.
Okay.
But there's a documentary on YouTube. Oh, you guys, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. The documentary about how they made it. It's hilarious. I'll try to get a video up for you guys. Let me share my screen.
Yeah. Well, while he's doing that,
well, here's like instead of video games, this is the most exciting thing I bought.
What is it? I can't see your screen.
Wait, what kind of keys are on that?
None.
What does it do?
It's a bare bones. It's a bare bones keyboard. There's no switches, no keycaps. I had to buy those separately, so you buy one of the switches.
This is the game here.
You like put it together like a puzzle?
No, it's not a puzzle. You build your own custom keyboard.
Nice.
Bro, this is the game here.
I've seen that game before. I could swear when that game came out on the Nintendo 64, they attached Wayne Gretzky's name to it.
Oh no, Wayne Gretzky had a game out that was a different game. He had an N64 game. This was
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, this was the arcade game. But yeah, it is like super fantastic.
That's pretty cool.
This keyboard weighs 3.5 pounds.
Holy crap.
That's wild.
What's so cool about that?
It's all aluminum. It's what's cool about it weighing 3.5 pounds? Well, once you start looking into it, you'd be amazed at how much rabbit hole leads into building your own keyboard.
Yeah.
So like I went to Micro Center last week after the podcast, and I bought all this stuff. I spent like 2 hours like, what do I want? You know, like, and I bought keycaps, you know.
That's cool.
And then I bought actually since I wanted a numpad, I bought a numpad too.
Nice.
The numpad alone weighs over a pound.
You like hit somebody with it.
Yeah, that's what I said. The second I took this thing out of the box, I was like, man, this would have really hurt if you hit somebody with it.
That's wild. All right. So does anyone else have anything that they want to plug or say things about?
No, just that I have my videos coming out tomorrow, Demons of Asterborg and Aster Bros.
Sweet.
And then I still need to start playing Indie Heroes Collection 3. And then, since he's not here, did you see Ed's video on fixing Donut Dodo?
No, I didn't see it.
You want a spoiler?
He doesn't fix it.
He doesn't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't fix it. Oh no! I gotta watch it anyway. You gotta check it out.
Also, if you want to laugh, go in the Evercade Discord, the Pix and Vid feed, and somebody took his thumbnail and cropped it down and the sides off.
Yeah,
and you get a pretty. It actually winds up being pretty fun.
What's it called?
What his video?
No, where in the Discord?
Pics and Vids.
I don't have that.
It's under social. So there's introduce yourself, general, now playing game of the day, and then Pics and Vids.
Okay, what they do in here?
All they did was crop off the sides of his thumbnail.
Let's not. What?
Yes.
Once you see it, you cannot see it. Let's not.
Wait, where is it?
It's in the Pics and Vid.
In the Evercade Discord?
Yeah, in the Evercade Discord. I was laughing for a while.
Oh my god, it's went off the rail with some of it.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And then I watched a video, and then I was like, he didn't fix anything.
What was the whole point of the video?
What? The whole point of the video was Ed is constantly complaining that when you play Donut Dodo on the Evercade VS, there's a long pause for whatever reason before the game starts in between each level. So his video, he was showing like, oh, look, it happens here on the Evercade VS. It doesn't happen when you play it on the EXP. It doesn't happen when you're playing it on Steam. And his solution is, his fix is, just play it on the EXP and hook it up to your TV.
I mean,
I love how you're trolling one of your friends in Discord.
I know, it was driving me crazy because the video is 15 minutes long. And if you had both a VS and an EXP, you would already know that. And if you only had the VS, his fix wouldn't help you.
Ed already gets a lot of trolling in Discord. You gotta leave him alone.
I know, but it drives me crazy, that video.
Drives me crazy.
I mean, that was a deliberate that was a deliberate cut. It was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even going to bring it up, but I was just like, just go to the Discord. But everybody started like
oh my goodness, that's just wild.
Too funny.
All right,
what I got going on my channel? Oh, lots of retro been happening on my channel. Actually, kind of retro, I guess. In the last bunch of videos, it was like Pico 4. Then I did Dragon Age on a channel. Then I did Halo Spartan Assault, so a lot of older games, Dragon Age 2, and then NES Remix. So a lot of cool stuff. I'm going back and playing a lot of games in my library of the hundreds of games I bought over the last 10, 15 years and checking them out and seeing if they play on Steam.
Nice.
To very mixed results. Yeah. But yeah, and I just dropped the NES unboxing, which the first 10 minutes of me unboxing and looking at all the cool shite that's in there, which is really awesome.
It is cool.
Yeah. So if you don't want to open yours, watch my video so you can see what's in there.
Yes. Well, and then if you want to watch somebody do it again, you can watch mine.
There you go.
And if you want to watch somebody do it again, there's like 100 other people, but
that's
also I could do it too.
Yeah.
You're not opening your box, you said.
I thought about it as like, if I do want to play it, I will open it. But if I ever feel like playing it, and right now I don't know if I'll ever feel like playing it.
I mean, I don't know. Like I want everybody that I know that likes retro to play it because it's just that thing. It just gets.
I get like.
It
Well, it's kind of a weird. It's kind of weird in a way because this has nothing to do with Nintendo World Championships. I knew that when I bought it. I had to look it up. I was like, oh, this is like NES Remix. I'll buy it because of that.
Right.
But it's still kind of odd that they called it Nintendo World Champions, chip, and then they included in this deluxe box a replica game pack.
Yes.
Of it.
Yeah.
And it's full size.
Did they sell this as just a regular game card, or was this only sold as a?
You can get the regular game card.
You can just get the regular game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I got my disc over there.
I think I bought this because I thought that it's only being released as a deluxe.
But dude, it's super cheap though. Like I only paid $89 Canadian for it, and normal Switch games are $89. So
it was the same price as a normal Switch game. It's like $60 here.
Yeah, it was a hell of a deal.
That's why I was thinking that they wouldn't release a cheaper version of it.
Yeah.
And
hey, you're gonna do a Super Nintendo version? Cool.
Yeah, I mean, they probably will.
Why not? Make tons of money, right?
Yeah.
I'll buy that one too.
It'd be the first time that I think they went to go do that, right? Because there wasn't a championships for a Super Nintendo. They only did NES games for the two things.
This was the first Switch game in a while that I've really enjoyed playing.
And apparently I bought this Switch game. I thought I didn't, but I have it now.
What is it? White
Quest.
Oh shit, that sounds fun.
It's a premium edition game. I was buying everything that premium edition came out, and I thought I'd stop, but apparently I still ordered this one.
Ah.
Right. I might get White Quest.
There you go.
It's probably on Steam as well. You know.
Yeah. There's only a PlayStation 4 version on VGP.
Okay. We need a review of your keyboard obsession.
I know. I don't want to. That's my own personal demon.
That's too much. That's too personal.
Yeah, some stuff you just don't.
Besides, I just feel like I'd be making a really boring video. Me talking about a keyword.
It has buttons, and there's the A button. Here's the B button. The C button kind of looks like a G.
White Quest is only $3 on Steam.
Is it really? Wow.
Oh, it's half off. That's why.
I don't like it. The big sale up here in Canada today is the Steam Fighting Games Fest, and I'm like, really gross.
That's here too, right? That's everywhere. Yeah, Steam Fighting Games Fest, but there's other games on sale.
Yeah.
What's there?
I'm gonna go to Fanatical. I think Fanatical's got a big sale on.
All right. Well, I'm running up on my hard stop, so.
All right, we should go.
Anybody else has anything else?
Yeah, so if you want to, this is like, there you go.
There you go.
That didn't
Bye, everybody.
That didn't need to be its own video.
I'll bookend the podcast. Bye, everybody.
There you go. Another Pete face reveal for the end.
Yeah. Man, this camera angle's like, how far is my camera away from me?
Yes.
It's like way back.
Nice.
Way back. My background has not changed in like 10 years.
No. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
You did that remodel and it stayed.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, remember? That was way back in the day.
It was.
Yep.
So, all right, guys.
Bye,
thanks,
everyone.
everyone. Thanks, members, for tuning in for Ed's channel. Of course, you can hit those buttons for him. You know, visit all us, hit out the buttons for us, and then we'll see you guys next week for some more.
Right.
See ya.